price of fuel keeps going up. So how do you address that? How do you make sure that there's benefit to your company? There's technology that's available that can help you with this. And that's what Peter Echesa is here to tell us about.
We deploy two technologies to do this. Number one, we have to monitor the fuel usage and fuel consumption. So we put in fuel monitoring system before we install the savings device, which is why we say once you start monitoring, because we don't want to get data given to us by people. We want to get data given to us by sensors in terms of volume of fuel, filled in, amount of fuel used by the vehicle. So we establish the baseline data, put it in. So for example, if your truck that delivers manufactured goods to Kisumu consumes 40,000 shillings worth of fuel, before we put in our device, it will tell us how much. For example, it will say it's consuming 16. I mean, it's giving you 3 kilometers per liter, okay? Or it's giving you 4 kilometers per liter. Then we put in this device. So we get that data, not from the human data that is collected manually, but from sensors. We will do that for a week or two. Then we put in the combustion optimizer. Using the same measuring tool, we will then be able to get the consumption. So you will find that when you do that, you may get now the increase from 4 kilometers per liter to possibly 6, 7 kilometers per liter. So there's a simple back of the envelope calculation that we normally do based on the data that we get from sensors. Now, when you do that, it means, one, you now have visibility as the owner of a fleet of how much fuel is being used, not what you're being told is being used. Two is that you can tell what the consumption is before and after. So it will directly translate, of course, to savings. If you're using 40,000 shillings, now you're going to use less because you're consuming less liters. So in a way, maybe I contradict myself here. In a way, yes, it translates to reduction of cost. Because if you're consuming less, of course, you're then paying less. And that's just how it works.
Let me ask, when you say fuel, is it only petrol or is it also diesel?
Anything hydrocarbon means petrol, diesel,
paraffin, you name it.
Anything hydrocarbon, yes. And any engine that burns, what we call internal combustion engine. Generator, boat, generator, vehicles.
You know where I'm going with this? Trains.
Absolutely. Biggest consumer, big polluters.